whilst doing my makeup for this video, I was just like, oh, I've got to do my hair. I cannot be bothered to get out the tongs and sort out this unwashed biff. But then I was like, hang on a minute, this is real life. I'm not gonna sit here. Oh yeah, fair enough, the makeup's perfect, let's be fair. So today, this completely matches in with the title, which is, you already read it because you know, 5 ways to survive the Instagram and actually start to like yourself a bit as well. And I think that we all need that in this world we live in. If you don't use Instagram, these tips can be applied to probably anything, Facebook, real life. So stick around, get your hydration, and let's get going. Before I get to the tips, I want to tell you a little story that does actually relate, even though it's not going to seem like it does at the start. So my name's Lauren, hello, welcome to my channel. Since I was born, I was always a cat person. Now, don't judge, feel free to unsubscribe. But I've always been a cat person. I've always said that if I was born an animal, I would be a cat. Loves the sun, loves to sleep, is a bitch, and loves to be stroked. And I was always non-fussed about dogs. I could always like see a dog and be like, But if I saw a cat in the street, I'd literally try and capture it and take it home. Since the rise of Instagram and the rise of animal videos and, you know, and cute dog videos and all these things, because cats are seen as, you know, dickheads online, aren't they? But dogs are seen as like the all-hailing animal. That didn't make sense. Obviously, I've been subjected over my many years online to millions of videos of dogs. Now, I can walk along a street. If I see a dog, I'm like, oh my God, it's a dog. Oh my God, it's a dog. And I try to capture the dog as well because I've begun to love dogs. I get excited about dogs. I want to stroke the dogs. I want to ask the dog's name. I want to be the dog's best friend. And that's due to me seeing dogs that are loved and seeing dogs in a positive way. Are you there? Are you still there? You probably, if you're still here with me, well done. I can remember thinking to myself, okay, well, if I've had this change in my mindset without me even realizing it, how can it work the other way? This is why we all have such negative opinions of ourselves, of our own bodies, because we're constantly bombarded with this ideal body that doesn't exist, that we're always bombarded with all these fake things online, all these just worlds that do not exist. This ideal that does not exist, airbrushed faces, smooth bodies, no cellulite, no rolls, no nothing, no greasy 4-day-old hair, nothing like that. And I was like, okay, so that means that if I kind of change who I follow, then it might make me feel better about myself. And I kind of did these 5 tips and that has happened. So hence this video. I now enjoy Instagram. I feel like it's a good place to be. I know that if I ask any of my friends, they're like, oh God, Instagram, oh my God, it's so negative, it's so this, it's so that. Instagram is like a microcosm of the world, isn't it? It is what you make it. It's the same as life. Instagram is what you make it. You can make it a positive place to be or you can make it a negative place to be. That is your doing. These 5 tips are going to help you improve your experience. So Lego. Uno is the obvious one. Unfollow anyone who doesn't make you feel good about yourself as you are right now. Anyone that makes you compare, anyone that makes you feel like you should be eating a certain diet, anyone who makes you feel like, you know, you don't earn enough money, you don't have the right type of looking home, anything that doesn't make you feel good as you are right now. That can be people that you've never met, that can be friends, that can be family. If you have somebody that you really can't unfollow, you can mute them now. If you go onto like their profile and like click the little buttons, you can click mute. So you can either mute stories or posts, or you can mute both. And that's a good one because sometimes it is difficult to unfollow people if you just don't want to be like, bye bye Felicia. You can just mute them and they won't know about it. So that's a good one. But cull like you've never culled before. Cull the person that you are envious of their house. Cull the person that you follow just to look at how, you know, how their kids grow up. Is that just me? Probably just me. Cull everyone that makes you feel less than you are right now. Don't get me wrong, it's great to have inspiration and it's great to have people that you work towards, but you will notice in yourself when you scroll along your feed how you feel when you're looking at certain posts. If you're feeling negative, get rid of them. Some people are difficult to unfollow because you'll be like, oh well, I really miss that person. I'll really miss that person. Trust me, you will not miss that person. And a lot of people have their accounts open anyway, so if you do realize you unfollow someone, you miss them, you can go and follow them again. It's absolutely fine. It's not as if you're like, you know, completely deleting them off Instagram. They're still going to be there. It's just you're not going to have constant access to them, and it will make you feel better. Tip number 2 is follow people that are very different from you. Follow different sizes, different races, different abilities, different walks of life. Just a real range, because it will make you start looking at yourself differently. It will start challenging your views. And I know that sounds ridiculous because, you know, Instagram is just an app and whatever. It will change you. When I first started following women with larger bodies than mine, I'm not gonna lie, it was a shock. It was a shock to the system. When I'd scroll, I'd be like, oh, she's in a bikini. Because we've been taught to view larger bodies, you know, showing their flesh as wrong. It's just the way we've been, you know, all brainwashed. And it was a shock to me. But now I scroll through my feed and I'm like, yeah, seriously, all day long. I feel like I am a lot kinder to myself. The way we all become kinder to ourselves is lose this inbuilt fat phobia that we all have. We all have it. It's just life. And losing that fear of fat is what will help us accept ourselves. Now, this is going to be a whole other video. It wasn't even meant to sneak into this one. But I feel like with these people and these women and the whatever, men, whatever that I follow, I am so much more accepting of people that I've become a lot kinder to myself as a result of that. And that feels really good. Tip number 3, be aware of how long you are spending on your phone, not only just Instagram, on your phone as a whole. On my iPhone there is a like limit you can put per day for apps, and you can put your own time frame in, but for me I always go over it and I always click ignore limit every single time because I can't control myself. I feel like all the other tips I've got down, but this is the only one I need to literally make myself stop. I've actually turned my phone off right now because when I was procrastinating filming, I was just like, oh. So I was like, stop it, turn your phone off, you could be doing better things, and now we're doing this. Think about when you use Instagram most. Is it when you wake up in the morning, you just mindlessly scrolling, like delaying getting out of bed? Is it on your commute? Could you be doing something better with your time? Could you be reading a book? Could you be, I don't know, just listening to music on your phone and not scrolling? Could you be doing, or you know, fill the blank here, you could be doing so many other things. But I was also speaking to a woman the other week who she was saying that she limited herself to half an hour a day. And sorry if you're watching this person, sorry for telling your story, I'm just using it. So she said that she did it so that she limited herself to half an hour a day, and she would do it in the morning when she was having breakfast or getting her kids ready for school. But she was like, right, I'm only gonna have half an hour. So she started like scrolling, and she was like, right, I can only have half an hour. And it made her more stressed because she was just like trying to cram it all into that time, and she was getting snappy with her family because she was like, I need to just get in, I haven't. So be aware of how it's kind of like making you feel as well. And if you do need some more time, or even maybe just uninstall the app, just uninstall the app. That's one tip. There you go, uninstall the app, done. This video is so boring. I haven't got my personality in it. Sorry. I can feel I'm sitting here like a little slug, just doing a video. Not that slugs can clap. I need to hype myself up a bit. Tip number 4, support each other. There is nothing better in this world than women supporting women and meaning it, because there is so much fake stuff on Instagram. It drives me insane. So I have a friend called, or it doesn't matter her name, I'm not gonna call her out. I've got a friend on Instagram who runs a non-profit charity via Instagram. She started it herself for women who have been in abusive relationships and are getting back on their feet, or they've had to escape the relationship, or it can be a whole range of things. Anyway, a couple of weeks ago, she posted that this specific person in need needed a buggy. And did anyone in the area know of anyone, or if people could just share it, that could get the word out. So of course, straight away, I shared it. Not trying to blow my own trumpet here at all, but I was like, right, I'm in England, I could help. Let's see who could possibly help get this woman what she needs. It wasn't even a second thought to me. So I shared it, and she messaged me and she said, you wouldn't believe how many people won't share these posts. And it's like, are people so self-indulgent that they only want to post about their hashtag ad, hashtag spawn, and they're not actually helping women and just people in need? I don't see why people have platforms and they don't use them for good. That's all I'm going to say on that. That's all I'm going to say. So support each other. Give somebody a compliment. Just tell somebody you like their whatever. And you never know, you might make friends. You might meet your other half. Who knows? I know a lot of people that I've met on Instagram. I've met some amazing friends on Instagram. Support each other, because giving compliments as well makes you feel good. So it's a selfless good deed. It's a win-win. Tip numero 5. Look at what you are posting. Look inside. Reflect. Are you faking it? Because as you know, I never recommend faking it, because it's just not the right thing to do. It only jeopardizes yourself in the long run. Let's be fair. Am I right? I'm right. Look at what you are posting. Are you tweaking things? Are you making it look better to your friends? Are you... I just burped. Are you... I don't know. What are you doing? What are you doing? Ask yourself. Are you happy with what you're posting? Are you happy with your social presence? Look, we are all capable of posting what the hell we want. Social media is a tool that can be used for such evil. You can manipulate, you can show one side, you can just, you know, for instance, let me show you a good thing about social media and editing. Like, for instance, I'm sitting here looking into the camera like this, yeah? Okay, look. I mean, to be fair, I don't even know what I'm doing, but sitting here like this, that's going to be the screenshot. It just shows how much you can fake. And I'm wearing a full face of makeup. I'm wearing a lot of makeup. But that's because I just fancied it today. Look at what you are posting and kind of be aware of your own shiz. Just be aware of your own crap, basically. There are very few people in this world who are real. And even if somebody does post something real, you're always going to see it through your eyes. Remember, Instagram is our highlight reel, and you cannot compare your inner dialogue to someone else's highlights, because it's only going to end in absolute catastrophe. So remember, it's Instagram. If you're having a bad time, if it's bringing you down, uninstall it. Just follow me on YouTube. That's all you need. Did I just dab? I think I just dabbed. I apologise for my normal personality not being in this video. I can feel it. It's a horrible, rainy, dark, cloudy day. I have had anxiety today. This morning I woke up with it. And I know that I need to film this for tomorrow, because got to keep that schedule up. And don't get me wrong, I love filming. It gets me out of my comfort zone. It makes me talk, because sometimes when I'm feeling, I kind of like... I hope you got that. So yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. If you have any tips you want to share, please comment below. And in the spirit of supporting women, go and comment on someone else's comment down below. Let's get them going. Also, I forgot to mention this. Just because somebody is body positive or, you know, seen as to be a good role model, and you don't like that person, or they come across as a knobhead, me, or they just grind your gears in the wrong way, it does not mean you have to follow them. I've had a couple of people that are like big in the body positive community that I've just been like, no, and I've unfollowed. And it kind of took a bit for me to unfollow, because I was like, hang on a minute, I should be following you because, you know, you're this, you're that, you're this, but actually we clash. Even though I've never met you, we just clash, and that's absolutely fine. You do you are, you know, the wizard of your life. You're a wizard, Harry. Anyway, be kind, be gentle, as always, and love you lots, everybody. If you'd like to support me and buy me a coffee, link is below, and I'll see you on Wednesday for some more shenanigans. Love you lots, guys. Bye.